You all hear me okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, good. While we're getting ready, everybody just wait a few more minutes to start. You're going to need a spiky ball or a tennis ball in some part of the class, if you've all got one of those.
Okay, Sylvia.
Sorry, Sylvia?
I can see Holly on the Friday because I've hurt my knee.
Okay.
So she told me to avoid kneeling on it. So I might need to alternatives if that's okay.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Sylvia, just while I think, go and get a towel, like a bath towel, and then we'll roll it up into a circle so that when you do some of the exercises, you can offload your knee with the towel. So go on whizzing. Yeah, quite a big one. That'd be good. We'll just wait one more minute, everybody. There's just a few more people joining us. Hello, Maureen. Hi, Karen. Ah, there we go. I think everybody's with us. Sylvia back with a towel. Yes, she is. Okay, so starting on your mat. Now, Sylvia, this is where I want you to roll the towel up and balance your knee in the centre of the towel. For the rest of us, we're going to be down into a shell stretch position. Now, it's got my back week this week. So a nice week, because it's all about going to get all of your spine moving, okay? So I want you to be down into shell stretch. Sylvia, you're going to rest your knee onto that towel to offload it. And for the rest of us, we're going to be down, arms just out in front of us, and just taking that shell stretch to begin with. So the first part of the class, nice and slow. We're going to do lots of different movements for the spine. So if you can, just rest your forehead down. If you're struggling to do that, you can rest your forehead onto your hands and bend your elbows. But just allow those arms to stretch out in front of you. Open up through the back, through the shoulders. Taking some nice big deep breaths as we hold the shell stretch position. As we're breathing in, try and think about filling the lungs with air so that the lower back really starts to open up as well. The knees are just opening slightly so that the chest can drop through towards the floor. And then from there, you're going to link your fingers together. So palms come together. We're going to take those palms and rest them behind the head. So they come up, over, and just rest on the back of the neck. Stretching through the triceps, stretching through the back of the neck, let the chin drop down, and just hold those arms in that position. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then releasing those hands down towards the floor, lifting up towards those knees, taking the right hand, palm up, glide it through the gap into our thread the needle. So we reach the arm all the way through, bringing the head towards the floor. Elbow up on the left-hand side so that we can really reach that right arm through. And then we're going to glide the arm back, place it underneath the shoulder and change sides. So left arm then reaches through. And back. Just keep alternating sides for me. Good, I'm just going to come and have a look at the screen. So keep those bottoms up quite high. Reach the arm through. That's nice. And breathing as you do that. Okay, now we're going to keep exactly the same movement, reaching through, but this time the opposite arm, the one that's down on the floor, is going to reach forward as well. So we thread the needle, reach the opposite arm forward, so we're splitting the arms in a big 90-degree angle, and then slide everything back through. We repeat the same. We push one arm through the gap, but we reach the opposite arm out, opening up those shoulders, stretching through that mid-back, and then glide back through. Good, keep repeating that for me. One forwards, one out to the side. And slide back and then change. Okay, and then come back to the middle. Send that bottom down to that shell stretch, that first movement that we did. Link those hands together, palms together. Take the hands behind the neck. Stretch out those triceps, the muscles at the back of the arms. Relax the head down. Nice big deep breath in and out there. And then place the hands down on the floor, lift up onto all fours, do that movement again. We slide one arm forwards, one arm through to thread the needle. We then come in and change sides. And then we come up to the middle, hands underneath those shoulders. We're going to take the right hand this time. Open it up towards the ceiling. So big arm stretch, open it up. Keep moving the hand behind your back, sort of link it to the back of your trousers. You can almost sort of slide your fingers in there to keep them there, and open the shoulder up towards the ceiling. So we're rotating and opening up through the shoulder and through that mid-back. Then we're going to place the hand down. We're going to change onto the left side. Open the left arm up towards the ceiling first of all. Keep moving the arm round. Hook it down to the back of the trousers and open up the shoulder that little bit further. Place the hand down. We're going to repeat the same again. Open. Hand behind. Open the shoulder further. And change sides. Left side up. Hook behind. And open. And then place those hands back down into shell stretch again. Link the fingers together, place the hands behind the neck, stretch through the back of the arms. Bottom down towards those heels. And then onto the hands, come up onto all fours. Thread the needle with the arm slide. Slide it back, change sides. Slide back onto all fours. Take the right arm up to the ceiling, keep opening. Place the hand behind, open the shoulder. Change sides, left hand all the way up to the ceiling. Place the hand behind, open the shoulder. Place that hand back down, curl the toes underneath, lift up to your downward dog position. But let's keep a soft knee. So I don't want you to have really straight legs to begin with. Just have a soft knee position, arms nice and straight. And just holding that downward dog there. Focus on that breathing again. Walking those hands with bent knees in towards those toes. So coming all the way in towards those toes and just hanging that head and chest down towards those thighs. Allow that lower back to just stretch. Okay, from here, we've got bent knees, everybody, still. We're going to take a single knee stretch. So push your right knee back into a straight position. Feel the stretch down the back of the legs. Glide it back to a soft position and then do the same with the left. And back to soft. Good. Keep alternating sides. Feeling the stretch down the back of one of the legs each time you straighten the knee. Good, we've got 4 more. And as we're straightening that opposite knee, we're just feeling that stretch through the back of the legs. Good, and then we're going to keep the knees soft, walk your hands back out onto all fours. Take that shell stretch, link the hands together, take the hands behind the head, and just open up through the back of the arms, down the back of the neck, and hold that first position. Place the hands back, lift up onto all fours. Take the right hand, glide it through into thread the needle with the opposite arm reach, exercise number 2. Come back to the centre, change sides, reach one, and the opposite arm through. And then back to the centre, exercise number 3, open that right arm, link those fingers behind, open that shoulder, kind of drive that elbow behind you even further. Place the hand down, repeat the same on the other side. And then place that hand down. Curl the toes underneath. Lift up to your downward dog position. Keep those knees soft, bottom up high. Pushing those heels down towards the floor. And just kind of swing from right to left now. So just push your weight to one foot and then across to the other foot. And feel the back of the legs really start to open up. Just swing one way and then the other. Bending the knees, walking those hands into those toes as we did before. Holding that position, head and chest down. Straightening one knee and then the other. Feeling the stretch down the back of those legs as we do that. One knee and then the other. Keep alternating sides. Good. And then soften those knees, draw the core in and roll to standing. Nice and slowly bringing ourselves up. Next movement we're going to do, take the arms up towards the ceiling, take a long stretch. Take both hands behind your head, so we interlink our fingers again like we did in the shell stretch. Continue to roll down, drop the chin and peel through the spine. Now we're not pulling on the back of the head, we're just resting the hands there. And we're coming all the way down, linking those fingers, letting the elbows relax. And with the hands just there, just again, rock side to side. Head towards the left thigh, then towards the right thigh. The hands are just applying a little pressure to increase that stretch. It's a nice big stretch through the neck. Good, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Now relax your arms down towards the floor. We're going to add a rotation in. Take the right elbow into the side. Open the arm up towards the ceiling. Lengthen that arm, looking up towards the ceiling. And let's be mindful that our knees stay symmetrical. A little bent, but not sort of a really bent knee position. You just want a soft knee position here. Place that right hand down. Let's do the same on the left. Draw the elbow in. Open up towards the ceiling. And then place that left hand down. Walk your hands out in front of you, bending those knees. Coming down onto all fours. Take that shell stretch that we practiced right at the start. Hands together. Take the hands behind the head. And just hold that stretch there. So focus on those bigger deep breaths in and out. Keep going there, nice big deep breaths. Okay, lifting up onto all fours. Exercise number 2. This is where we thread the needle. One hand forwards, one hand out to the side. Hold that stretch. And then come back up and change sides. Opposite arm forwards, other one out to the side. And then up onto all fours. Exercise number 3. Open the arm, take the hand behind, link into those trousers, open the elbow and shoulder. Place the hand down, left side, open up to the ceiling. Hand behind, open the shoulder. And place the hands down. Curl the toes underneath, downward dog. Exercise number 4. Bottom up nice and high, soft knees again, pushing the hands into the floor, just looking towards the thumbs rather than back towards the feet. Sway side to side, just transfer that weight, swing those hips. Open up all through the sciatic nerve and through the glutes. And then soften the knees, walk the hands all the way into those toes. Exercise number 5 is where we're going to bend the knees one at a time. Really switching through those hips, rotating, opening up. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying where you are, right elbow into the side, opening the arm up towards the ceiling. Place that hand down, change sides. Left elbow into the side, Open up to the ceiling. And place that hand down. Soften the knees, draw the core in, and let's roll into your standing position. Coming up nice and slowly. That's good, everybody. Reaching those arms up towards the ceiling. Link those fingers. Place them behind the head. Okay, drop the chin. Start to roll down. Don't apply too much pressure through the back of the neck, but just allow that chest to drop through towards those thighs. And again, just kind of swing from side to side there. That's it, keep swinging side to side. Every movement we're doing is all about the back, the glutes, the hamstrings, the neck. And then relax those arms down, soften the knees, roll to standing again. And you just come and face you as you do that. Okay, we're going to take a neck side flexion. So we take the left ear to the left shoulder. That's the first movement, okay? So left ear to left shoulder. Then we slide the left hand down the side of the thigh. We're heading towards the knee. Can we go just beyond the crease of the knee if possible? We've still got this left side bend of the head. And then we come all the way up into standing. We do the same on the other side. So we go right, neck bend. Then we slide the hand. So kind of two almost separate movements. And then come up. Keep repeating that for me. Head first, and then slide. And then come back up and change sides. Thinking about as you side bend, keeping the shoulders and the hips parallel. And it's like we're kind of making a crescent shape or a half moon shape. Try not let the opposite shoulder drop forward. Keep everything nice and wide for me. Then come up and we change sides. Good. Again, try and focus on keeping your weight central, so we're not shifting the weight side to side. Keep the weight between left and right foot. Neck bend, then the side bend. Okay, we're going to add something in here. So we go neck bend, we go side bend. This right arm is going to like slide up the side, keep really close to you, and reach all the way over. Good, so we've got a big stretch down the side, okay? Then we kind of scoop it back nice and close, down the leg, down the side, and we come up into standing. We do the same. Neck bend, side bend, reach up, really close to our side, close to the ear, and then all the way over, opening up that side. Good, and then in and change. Two more. Good, and the last one, neck bend, side bend, reach right over, and then come back. We're going to do the same movement, we're going to go down to the floor now. So we go neck bend, side bend, knee bend. So I need a little squat as you slide that hand down. The opposite arm now drops across to the foot. We roll to the middle only. And then we grow up tall. So this is our ragdoll. You'll have done this in Pilates before. Okay, we do the same. We go neck bend, side bend, knee bend. Opposite shoulder drops all the way across. It's like we're reaching to the outside of the foot. We come back to the center, and then we roll up. Good. Two more. Neck bend, side bend, knee bend. Drop all the way over. Roll to the middle. Grow up tall. Every movement is happening through the spine. The spine is moving in all different directions. Good. Now after this last one, you're down towards the floor. You're still facing down your mats as you were before. We're going to walk out, everybody. Soft knees, flat hands, out to your plank position. Okay? So when we hit the plank position, the arms are driving into the floor, the bottom is squeezing, the core is nice and tight and strong. Option one, let's all do this together and then we'll progress to the advanced version. Just balance your knees down on the floor softly and then keep dropping the pelvis through into upward dog or cobra for some of you. Okay, so that position there. Knees are down on the floor, taking some of the weight. And then come up, lift the knees off the floor, back to plank position. Let's repeat that again. Gently place the knees on the floor, sink the pelvis through, allow that lower back to stretch, look forwards and up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from those ears. And then lift the bottom, lift the knees, back to plank. Third and final time, knees, and sink through to that upward dog. That's good, everybody, well done. Okay, bottom up, all the way back to shell stretch, right back to exercise 1. Link the hands together, place them behind the neck, and hold that stretch. Nice big deep breaths, breathing in and opening up through that lower back. And then lift up onto all fours. Glide the hand through, reach the opposite arm forwards into thread the needle. Change. And come back. Exercise number 3. Open the arm up towards the ceiling. Link it behind our backs and then open that shoulder and elbow even further. Place it down, change sides, left arm lifts. Place it behind and open. And place that hand down. Exercise number 4, curl the toes underneath, up into our downward dog. Heels driving into the floor, bottom up nice and high. Swing side to side. Just let that weight transfer from one foot to the other. And then bend those knees, walk those hands in. And then into exercise 5, we're going to bend the knee and then alternate sides. Just give me 4 more. 2 and 1. Opening that right elbow into the side, up to the ceiling, looking up the arm. Think about soft knee position. Really opening up through that stretch. And place that hand down to the floor. Left elbow into the side and open up. And place that hand down. Soften the knees, draw the core in. Slowly begin to roll into standing, peeling through the spine, stacking it 1 vertebra at a time. Head's the last thing to lift. Reach both arms up to the ceiling. Link the hands behind the head. Drop the chin and continue to roll down. Soft knees, peeling through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. All the way down. Don't place too much pressure behind the head and the neck, but allow that chest to drop through. And just swing side to side. And then relax those arms down, draw the core in, roll to standing. Head's the last thing to lift. We go neck bend, side bend, reach the arm up, really close to our side, all the way over and hold that stretch. And then draw it back down, slide the arm. Change sides, neck bend, side bend. Reach the arm as close to you as you can. Extend it away. And then glide it back. This time neck bend, side bend, knee bend. And then drop that arm across into our ragdoll. Roll round to the front and draw the core in and restack the spine. Think about every vertebra moving here. Side bend, neck bend, knee bend. Drop the arm across. And come back to the middle. Stay exactly where you are. Walk your hands out. Flat hands into our plank position. Here is option 2. If you don't want to place the knees on the floor, you can just swing that pelvis through into cobra there, or if you prefer, place your knees down and then allow the pelvis to sink through, just as we practiced. And then lift up back to plank. Again, knees down or just swing the pelvis through. Final one, back to plank. Place the knees down, send the pelvis through. Listen carefully. We're going to lower our chest down to the floor here. Okay, so we're down on the floor. The hands are still either side of us. We've just kind of lowered ourselves down and hovered there. I'd like you to take a bend of your left knee for me, please. So bend that left knee. Now, here's what's going to happen. We're going to kick this left leg over to your right-hand side, like a scorpion's tail. So we're going to lift the left leg, swing it over, and then at that point, I want you to just open up your right arm out to the side because it will feel like it's in the way. So I've just extended my elbow, pushed out to the side, and swung that left leg over like a scorpion's tail. And I'm going to just hold and hover there, opening up through the hip, through my shoulder. It's kind of just bouncing towards the floor. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to slide back to the center. Bend your right elbow back, extend your left arm out, bend your right knee, and lift up and over into scorpion's tail. So we've still got a bent knee position, it's not straight, and you're just kind of rocking and feeling like that hip, lower back rotates. And then we're going to come back to the center, change the arms again. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to just kind of have a look here at the screens, check that you're all okay. That's nice, Kathy, good. Lift that knee nice and high, Kathy, for me as it swings over. That's better. Let me have a look. Alison, that's good. Nice, Joe. Yeah, good, Karen, good, Sylvia. And then repeat on the other side. Good, 2 more, change again. So think about high knee position as it kind of rolls over. And then a last change onto the other side. And then come back to the middle. Okay, from here, everybody, slide your left arm through and come onto your left-hand side. Now, depending on your neck position, you may want to bend your left elbow and rest your head onto it so you've got a good support, or you might want to just stick a pillow underneath it, that's absolutely fine. But this right arm is going to come straight out in front of you, okay? So we've got bent knees, feet together, head supported. We're going to take the arm up to the ceiling, looking up that arm, and then I want you to keep watching it as it goes all the way across to the opposite side, okay? Now, I'm going to let you on the first few, slide that top knee back, let the hip open, and follow it all the way over. And then bring it back to close. Let's repeat that again. So we reach forwards, reach up, nice long stretch of the arm. Open that arm all the way across to the other side, allowing that knee to just slide ever so slightly, hips to open, back to rotate, and then back to close again. We've got 1 more. Reach, lift, and open. Okay, and bring that arm back. Little alternative here. At the moment, your knees are together. Straighten your top leg so you can see your foot and your knees are still together. Okay, so we just straighten that top leg. Knees are still together, but we can see the foot. Now we're going to increase that range of movement, so lift the arm up. Repeat and open it across to the other side. This time with the foot being down on the floor, it's going to stop you from rotating as much, and just hold that stretch. And then bring it back to close. We're going to repeat again. Breathe out to open. and then to close. Third and final time. Breathe out to open, keep that foot down on the floor. Feel that stretch through the spine. Leaving the arm there, bend both knees so they're back together and roll the knees up to the ceiling. You've made your way onto your back. Okay, from here, keep the feet down, knees together, arms out at 90 degrees for me if you've got the space to be able to do that, and roll the knees side to side. So we're just doing a double knee roll, nice and simple to begin with. Going across one way to the middle and then across to the other way. Okay, so we're keeping the shoulders up towards the ceiling. The head is straight, the shoulders are relaxed. We're pushing the knees down and away rather than just straight to the side. Good, we've got two more. And then lift up to the centre. If your back feels vulnerable, don't do this next one, resort to what we've just done with the feet down. If you want to take that stretch a little bit further, we're going to take our knees to tabletop, and we're going to now do a double knee roll from tabletop position. Okay, so much bigger stretch through the spine, having to use the core a lot more to control the movement. And then up and across. Just keep moving nice and slowly. Breathing out to allow those knees to drop. Good. Keep moving side to side. Last few to do. And then come back into the centre. Place those feet down onto the floor. From here, slide that right foot along the floor so it's straight. We're going to slowly lift up towards the ceiling. Now, as we lift it up, we're going to have a pointed foot. Okay, so really straight from hip, knee, ankle to toes. We're going to slowly lower that down, tap the heel on the floor and lift it again. Okay, control it up, pointed toe. Slow control lower. Third time, lift and hold. Place your hands behind your thighs or knee, wherever you can reach hold of. Lift the head into an ab prep, keep the chin down to the chest, and walk the hands as high up the leg as you can, and hold that stretch for 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back down. Place the head onto the floor, bend the knee, change sides. We go left leg straighten. Point the toe up to the ceiling for 1. Lower it down, tap. Lift up for 2. Lower it down, tap, lift up for 3 to hold, hands behind, ab prep, walk the hands up, hold the stretch for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the hands down, head hits the floor, bend the knee, repeat onto the opposite side. 3 leg kicks and a hold and a stretch. I'm going to just come and have a quick check of the camera, how we're all doing. Good, Holly. That's nice, Alison. Good. Keep the chin just to the chest. Make sure that the back of the head is not pulling. That's good, Mike. Good, great stretch of the hamstring. And then we change onto the other side after you finish that one. Keep going, Andrea. Keep going, Victoria. Keep going, Angela and Jenny. Good, 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 Anne. Lovely. And after that last one there, walk the hands down, bend both knees, and place the head onto the floor and keep those feet down. Okay, walk your feet a little step away from you, everybody, so they're not as bent as they normally would be when we're in rest position. A little bit further away. Okay, arms down by your side. Now we're going to take a right leg up and kick it towards your left shoulder. Okay? Then it comes back to the centre and we do the left side up to the right shoulder. So we've got a little bit of rotation. We've got a bent knee as well. It's a soft knee position. And we're kind of kicking up and across. So we're just starting to rotate a little bit higher up the spine, working those hamstrings as well. It's a very unelegant move, this one. So don't try and make it look nice. Just kick it up and across to the opposite shoulder. That's good. We've got 4 more. Big kick. Bit more of a rotation. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Now we're going to go onto our opposite side, onto our right hand side. Right arm underneath our head, both knees together, feet together. I'm just going to spin round so I'm still facing you. So this is our opposite side that we were on before. So if you didn't do the right side at the time, you can correct it now. Okay, so feet together, knees together. Our left arm, our top arm, is out along the floor in front of us. We reach that arm up towards the ceiling. Watch it as it goes all the way across and open up through there. Remember, first view, we're going to let the knees slide, we're going to let the hips open, and then we're going to come back. So by now, with this flowing sequence of movements for our backs, the back should be moving in a much more freer pattern. Good. We've got 2 more of those arm openings where we allow those hips to open, that knee to just glide back slightly. And then we've got 1 more. That's good, Joyce. Keep going. And then bring the arm down. Extend that top leg so we can see the foot, but the knees are still positioned one on top of the other. Repeat your arm opening. Lift up and all the way across. The foot must stay down on the floor. That's good, Joe. Lift and open. Nice big deep breath out as you reopen. And then in as you close. We've got 2 more. And last one. And then that arm is open, it stays there as we bend both knees and we roll back onto our backs. Hug both knees into the chest. I like to hold mine behind my thighs because I can lift them a little bit higher. Feel like I get more of a stretch. If you want to hold them at your knees, that's absolutely fine. And just hold that stretch there for 10 seconds. And then soften those knees, place one down and then the other. Okay team, you can have a quick drink of water if you need it, because I know it's quite warm today. And then we're going to just do a blast of strength work for our buttock muscles. You'll be so pleased to know. So you don't need your tennis balls or anything yet. Just get my timer. Okay. So, obviously it's all about the spine. To support the spine, we need really strong glutes. Okay, so we're going to work on those now. We've got 45 seconds of work, so I'm going to have a timer, so we won't go for too long, we won't get distracted. We're going to go through a series of glute exercises. So your first ones, you've done some of them with me before, some of them are going to be new to you. First one, lying on your back, dead simple, Pilates shoulder bridge. This is our basic level that we're going to start with first of all. So feet hip width apart, knees parallel, arms down by your side. Okay. Now, we're going to do the bridge where we peel, tilt the pelvis backwards, a little peel, but then drive the bottom up. So I want most of the movement to be the drive up, and then you can peel down. Okay. So 45 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Exercise. So this is a little quicker than we'd normally go. Less focus on the peel, more focus on the bum squeeze and lift at the top. You see everybody, that's nice. Good, so keep that pace. The idea here is we're going to kind of target these glutes really quickly. So drive them up and down and try and not stop. That's good, Kathy. Touch the bottom on the floor and then lift all the way up. You've only got 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Lower that pelvis down. Okay, stare at the screen just while we've got our 15-second rest. We're going to come up into a shoulder bridge. We're going to lift our right foot off the floor and we're going to do leg kicks from bridge. 45 seconds, off we go. Clock is on. At any point you can rest and then start again. It's a leg kick from a shoulder bridge. The leg is straight, the leg is strong. It doesn't touch the floor, it stops before the floor and it drives all the way back up. So the other side is going to be working super hard to hold you up here. Don't use your hands to prop your bottom up. Keep going, Maureen. At any point, if you just need to rest, recover and start again, that's okay. But let's see if we can push for the last 10 seconds. Do not stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then rest down. Good, just give your knees a little roll, side to side. Take a breather. Okay, so we just worked, the right leg was one swinging. We're staying with the right leg. So next movement, I want you to bridge up, I want you to straighten the leg out, and I want you to do little quick kicks sideways with the leg. Okay, sideways with the leg. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we bridge up and we do little kicks. Keep them small, keep it controlled. The hard thing is maintaining that bridge throughout the whole movement. Don't let your leg go too high. Make sure it's sort of more towards the knee. Be in line with the other knee some more, just a little bit lower. Yes, that's better. Good. Try and keep as stable as you can, not wobbling too much. Keep focus, keep focus, keep focus. Squeezing through that left bum cheek. Little kicks. We've got less than 10. Keep working, keep working. 5. Don't stop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And rest that bottom down. Okay, pause where you are. This right leg is now going to be the one that we lie on. Okay, so I want you to lie on the right leg. The left leg is the one that we're working because that was stabilizing us. So lie on your right hand side. Now, from here, bend that right knee to stabilize. Kick your left leg forwards, okay? So you can see the foot in front of you. And we're going to do hammer kicks where we do little lift and lowers. Okay, we've got 45 seconds on the clock. 45 seconds on the clock. Little lift and lowers. We can see the foot. The leg is really straight and we are not going to stop. So not too high because it activates different muscles. Keep it low, keep it quick. Top shoulder nice and relaxed. Core engaged. Good, keep working. We've got 10 seconds. Try and not stop if you can. This muscle will definitely be aching now. 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest that leg down. You're not finished there. Come onto your knees. We practiced this one a few weeks ago in my class. So we're going to work this left leg again. I take my right hand down to the floor. I kick my leg out to the side. Okay? I place my right hand down. I kick. So I'm not swinging the leg. I'm kicking the leg. Okay? Like I want to kick the door down. And we've got 45 seconds on the clock. Off we go. So we just keep swinging. Kick. Swing and kick. Making sure that that leg is coming to hip height. Let me come and have a check. Sylvia, good. Let me see Kathy. Down No rest, Kathy. Good. Keep pushing. That's good, Holly. Lovely, Alison. Think about that door being really hard to push open, so give it some welly. Let me see, Jenny, that's great. Good, Joe, nice. Maureen, if you're struggling to do it from your knees, you can do it from standing. Side and a kick. That's good. Lovely. We've got 3, 2, 1. Place that knee down. Okay, stay where you are. Hands to the floor, curl the toes, and just roll into that standing position. Next movement is our squats. So we're going to drop down, stand up, squeeze the bum cheeks together. So I told you this was quite a quick, intense buttock burner, I think is the right way to describe it. Keep going, we've got 30 seconds. Keep driving up and down. Good. Bottom back and down, hinge from those hips. Keep squeezing the bottom at the top, really activate those glutes. 8 seconds. And rest there, good work. Okay, come down onto the floor. We start from the beginning, but on the other leg. So we lie on our back. This time we're going to lift the left foot off the floor, okay, for our bridge kicks. So lift the bottom up, leg straight, and we kick the leg up and down, holding that bridge the entire time. That's nice, good. Keep that height of that shoulder bridge. Nice dynamic kick. Good control, Holly. Lovely, you've got 15 seconds. Stay with it if you can. 5 to go. And then place that bottom down. Take a breather, give the legs a shake. We do the same, left leg lifts, and then we do the little movements out and in of the leg. Off we go, up to bridge, extend the left leg out, little movements side to side. The temptation is to let your right knee do lots of moving as well. Try and keep as stable as you can through the middle. Good, keep going, working really hard through that stabilizing leg. Keep that bottom up nice and high. If you need to reset at any point, that's okay. Core is engaged to maintain that pelvis position. Last 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, lie on your left-hand side now. Straighten the right leg out in front of you for our hammer kicks, up and down for 3, 2, 1, off you go. So this is where you really need to keep the hip in control. Don't roll back, don't roll forwards. Make sure we're looking at the foot and driving those little kicks up and down. That looks good, everybody, nice. Make sure that leg is forwards in front of you, not directly out to the side. Make sure it's just in front. That's nice, keep going, we've got 20 seconds. Feeling the burn in these glutes and the hip. Try and not stop, this is where the burn kicks in, we've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, place that leg down, great work. Okay, come onto your knees. Maureen, you can do this in standing if it's better for your knees. So we go left, kick, and in. Left hand down, right leg kicks. Off we go. Good. If we're doing it in standing, Maureen, just make sure we're keeping that control. Drive out and then in. Good. 30 seconds. That's nice, really activating these glutes. The stronger your glutes, the better your lower back will be. We've got 10. That's it, big kick. 4 seconds, get me one more in. Good, and then curl the toes, lift the bottom, walk, and then into your squats. Off we go. So squeezing the bottom at the top. Make sure that you're driving the hips forwards at the top. Squeeze the bum cheeks. Keep that chest up, Kathy, as we drop down. Nice, Joyce, that's lovely. Make sure we go all the way down and all the way up, Joyce. That's it, come down into that squat and then stand up tall. Down and then up, good. We've got 20 seconds. Can we keep that pace? Can we go a little bit quicker? $15. Last 10. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those bum cheeks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Good work, everybody. Okay, grab a sip of water. This is where you're going to need your tennis ball or spiky ball. I prefer tennis ball for this next bit, but it is entirely up to you. Okay. Come and have a lie on your back. Tennis ball is going to start glutes. I'm going to just release all around the glutes and the lower back area. So, bottom lifted, place the tennis ball into the right bum cheek, fairly high up, and slightly more out to the right than into the centre. Okay, lift your right arm up to the ceiling and take the right arm behind the head. So allow that whole side to just stretch and open up. Now take the right knee and drop it out to the side, and then bring it back to the centre. Out to the side, and back to the centre. Good. Just keep opening and closing. Remember when we're doing our release work that we're looking to be in that sort of amber range of the traffic light system. So red is you just going a little bit too much, but we want to be in amber and up into the top part of amber when we're doing the release work. Okay, now from here, we're keeping the right arm behind us. We're opening that knee onto that tennis ball into that really deep, sort of tight area of the bottom. Keep the knee at that angle, but straighten the leg out and then in. So it's like we're just kind of kicking the leg out on an angle, straightening through the knee and back in again. And as we kick it out, we're right onto that area of tightness in the right bum cheek. That right arm is still up and behind the head, lengthening everything out on that side. We've got one more. And then bring the arm up to the ceiling, grab hold of the knee and pull the knee in nice and tight on that right hand side. Just adjust the tennis ball if we need to ever so slightly. Go from here, straighten the right leg out, right arm out behind the head. Draw it back in. Straighten it all the way out, and then back in. So we're just releasing the top part of the pelvis. There, and then back in again. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Place that knee down, take the tennis ball, Pop it onto your left-hand side. High up, across to the left more than in the centre. Arms relaxed, and then lift that left arm up and over. Start by dropping the left knee out and in. Again, just adjusting where that tennis ball needs to be to hit that tightest point. Just taking some nice big deep breaths in and out as you're allowing that muscle to just relax. Okay, we're going to drop the knee out to the side. We're going to extend the leg out and then back in, finding that tightest point as you do that. Good, just 2 more. And then we're going to pull the knee into the chest and hold it with that left hand. And then we're going to extend the left arm away and the left leg away. So we're lengthening out through that side and at the same time just releasing the pelvis with the tennis ball. Out and then in. Good, 2 more to do. And then rest that foot down. Okay, take the tennis ball, just slide it out to the side for me. Roll over onto all fours, so you're in your crawling position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, into your cat stretch. So sink the pelvis through, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then round the spine, tuck that bottom underneath. Then repeat, drop the chin. Sink the pelvis. And then round. And final one. Curl the toes, come to your neutral position, lift up to your downward dog for the final time. Listen carefully, move your hands halfway and move your feet in the rest of the way. So we come towards the middle of the mat. We've got our chest down, arms hanging, stretching through the back of the legs, back of the neck and the spine. Soften the knees, draw the core in. Slowly begin to roll into your standing position. Shoulders coming up, back and down. Good. 3 deep breaths, but we're going to just do some stretches as we do them. So big deep breath in, bend the knees, reach those arms up. Take the left arm down by your side and reach all the way over. Come all the way up, bring the arm down. Second big deep breath in. Bend the knees, breathe in. Bring the right arm down, side bend over. And then bring those arms up. Third big deep breath in. Reach the arms all the way up. And fold all the way forwards down towards those toes. Last big stretch. Soften the knees. And slowly start to roll up. Shoulders up, back and down. You have finished, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your Got My Back session, feeling more loose and more mobile. Hope to see you again on screen this week or back in the studio. Nice to see you. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Thank you.
Welcome.